Okay, welcome to Module 7. So this one is about financial reporting. So it's important to understand the purpose of financial reporting, to be aware of the implication of accounting standards on the financial reports that are produced. And it's important to look at accounting standards in terms of the ability of cooperatives to report relevant information. And we're going to compare financial statements of a credit union and a bank, and we want to understand the unique accounting and reporting standards for cooperatives that are really not always met through your quotes regular standards. Okay, so accounting systems. There's three types, as you are probably already aware. There's financial accounting, which is focused on providing financial statements to users outside the organization. There's managerial accounting, which focuses on users inside the organization. And the reports typically produced for managerial accounting would be budget versus actual reports. And then you're looking at your variances and trying to explain why things are up or down compared to budget. And finally, there's tax accounting. And of course, that's a whole subject area on its own. So when you're looking at accounting standards for cooperatives, the standards vary by country. So some countries have specific accounting standards for cooperatives. Korea has that, for example. Whereas others, such as Canada, we do not have cooperative-specific accounting standards. Some countries consider cooperatives to be not-for-profit, so they have them adhere to the not-for-profit accounting standards. But again, that's not true for Canada. Here we adhere to accounting standards for private enterprise, ASPE as we refer to them as, or IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standards. So with IFRS, if an organization in Canada is publicly accountable, then they have to report using IFRS. So all credit unions are, and insurance companies, but definitely all credit unions are held publicly accountable, therefore they have to use IFRS. When we're looking at, though, the accounting standards as they relate to cooperatives, it's really not a one-size-fits-all. The purpose of cooperatives is to meet members' needs and not to be focused solely on profit maximization. Obviously, you need a certain degree of profit to remain viable, to stay in business, to stay solvent, but that's not the total focus. So accounting standards that are developed to report on profit maximization are not necessarily suitable for cooperatives. So we're actually currently working on an international project with partners starting in the UK to come up with some standards that reflect, cooperative issues. And there's an article about that in the file folder. Okay, that concludes the video on Module 7.